In this episode of After Walk, we go behind the scene how we shot a wedding experience here at the Datai Langkawi. We've got a great portfolio and great experience at the Datai, and we can't wait to share it with you. Let's get started. Welcome to the Datai, a world-class resort on the island of Langkawi where nature and leisure coexist with a luxurious experience. Hi, my name is John, and together with Kenchan Production, NG Makeup, Celest Thoi, we are back at the Datai to create one-of-a-kind portfolio for Nico and Casey, our celebrity and soon-to-be wedded couple.
Morning, Casey.
Good morning.
Getting your makeup done.
Looking beautiful as ever.
That's Ken. Hello, morning. Morning, guys. Day 1 of the shoot, or rather day 2 of being in Datai. We possibly had a simple one yesterday over at the beach. And right now, we're getting ready for the formal attire. We've got gowns right here. That's from Celest Thoi.
And speaking of gowns, with the shoot being planned in such a short time, we managed to get Celest Thoi on board so quickly, and both Nico and Celeste was at my studio doing gown fitting the morning before I had to hop onto the plane to head to Langkawi. We were in the middle of different stages of movement control in Malaysia, and we only had a small window to work with. So kudos to everyone who made this shoot happen, and this is Jessie, the takache of this shoot that made everything possible.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go!
The plan was to start shooting at the resort with Celeste gown and all formal attire and progress the following day to something more casual. Both me and Ken were collaborating, creating 2 different results. Now we developed a story to how Nico and Casey would experience the Datai Langkawi as a couple who would soon to be wedded. I would create the photographs while Ken is piecing together the videos based on that story. The links to the final videos are at the end of this feature and also at the description below. Do check them out. What makes the Datai Langkawi unique is the rainforest surrounding the property. What is obvious for guests visiting Langkawi are beaches, but in Datai Langkawi, we have rainforests and mangroves. It's barely a hike to have a change of scenery to photograph than just the resort itself. Now these mangrove trails makes great photos opportunity and backdrop for wedding pictures.
This is a condition. I definitely look terrible. I've got stuff to carry. I've got things to shoot. Whew. And there's rattan everywhere. And we've got the bride behind there, hiking with us. So, is that Wabo?
NG is tasked for all the makeup and hairdo throughout the whole entire shoot, so please do comment below if you like her makeup and hair. Part 2 of the shoot would be at the Gulai House at the Datai Langkawi. Now, these photographs and videos that we are showing you here are individual shots. You are witnessing the sequential events that's unfolding for the shoot as we will be jigsaw puzzle up the whole entire build and the sequence in our final videos. So don't forget to check out the video after this behind the scene. And let's showcase Ken directing the couples over here.
Look at each other a bit. Yes, nice. Lovely. Give a kiss, give a kiss. Give a kiss.
We are heading over to Crystal Creek, which is about 10 minutes away from the Datai. It's a private waterfall and it will look amazing for photos.
The Crystal Creek Waterfall is the backbone of the experience we put together for Nico and Casey. Now the waterfall requires some logistics to get there, hence the vans and also the buggies. Now there are several ways to access the creek, it's just that this is the easiest and the fastest for the purpose of the shoot.
Well, Brian, thanks for carrying so much stuff with you, man. We've got water, we've got ice, we've got caviar, we've got lobsters.
Crystal Creek is our pivotal point for our shoot. Now, Here's a rough guide to our story. Nicole and Casey spent a weekend here at the Datai Langkawi for their wedding photo shoot. They are an adventurous couple which does a lot of nature-based activities together. They hiked into Crystal Creek and changed into their wedding attire, exchanged their vows at the creek, and then went around the resort for a couple photo shoot for their wedding. We actually shot part 2 first. We quickly shot some photos at the Els Club Telok Datai. Not every day we have an empty green at the golf club. And that's when we wrap up today's shoot. I think we are all freaking tired. Day 1 complete. See you guys tomorrow. Now I've shot weddings here at the Datai many times in fact, and during those times there are ceremonies and we have to stick with the agenda of the day. But a photo shoot like this, like the one with Nicole and Casey, is allowing us to go full on in exploring what the resort has to offer. So let's bring off the kayak as we explore how photography and videography is on a custom mangrove tour. It was quite a feat. Ken was on a deck trying to navigate some drone shots in between trees and photos and videos at the same time, whilst I was on the kayak itself navigated by Brian and trying to get an eye-level shot of Nicole and also Casey while shooting videos and photos, praying not to tumble over into the waters with the cameras. And tumble we did not, and we wrap up the session quickly and head back to the villa for some pool shots where we got Nicole and Casey just chilling at the scenic rainforest pool villa. And then this happened. But thankfully it didn't last long, but it was pouring crazy and delayed our shoot by an hour.
We are doing a hiking experience with our beloved Casey, our model today, and then also Nicole. So this is part of a Datai experience.
We met Ershan at the entrance of the Crystal Creek for him to lead them into the hike.
Good afternoon. My name is Irshad. My father named me Irshad. It means guidance or good advice. So I hope I will live up to my father's expectations. Well, welcome to the Datai, and today's trip will only be a short 15-minute hike. It's through this nice riparian way, meaning a forest that's right next to a river. So that's a riparian river. Okay? Along the way, I'll try to show you some.
We hike in a bit, but we've got a confession to make. On a normal day, we would do the entire hike for the experience, but for photo's sake, we kind of faked the hike and went on to take a buggy to return to Crystal Creek's waterfall. And with that, we are back at the Crystal Creek to complete the first part of the story. Now this is where they jump into the waterfall, chill, relax and start their wedding photos with their gown right after. Now if you still don't know what I mean, well, we are almost at the end of the behind the scene, and do check out the final videos that we produced for Nicole and Casey from the link in description below. Now we wrap up the whole entire shoot at the Crystal Creek and return to the Rainforest Villa for our final blue hour shoot with candles and gowns before we call it a wrap. Now thank you for watching another episode of After Walk. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for new photography related stories like these. And to the team for the Datai project, it was a good outing and thank you for all the support. Until the next episode, see you guys.